Hello all. Today we are going to see the types of automobiles, vehicle construction and different layouts in the course automotive systems. So there are different types of automobiles as you see on the image. So automobile is a basic thing where it is used to transport people or which is used to transport goods from one place to another. The meaning of automobile is a self-propelled vehicle. So the vehicle develops itself its own power required to propel. So according to the body, the automobile is classified into passenger body, then the commercial body. So passenger body means you can see here the car kind of thing where you can find seating for the passengers, and whereas in the commercial body type you can see different kind of trucks over the animation on the slide. You can see here concrete trucks, right, goods carrier trucks and tipper trucks where it is used to lift the load and unload the raw materials. So many things post van. So these are all commercial body. So commercial body means that is used to transport the goods, right? Passenger body means it's kind of a thing where used to transport passenger. So according to the usage, the automobiles are classified into three different types. One is the light vehicle body. You can see here the light vehicle body means it is the segment where you can see the cars, jeeps, all kind of things, SUVs, that is sports utility vehicle and multi-utility vehicle. The second is the medium vehicle body. You can see here the minivan. So this comes under the medium vehicle body. So the small buses, the mini buses or vans come under the medium vehicle body. The last third type is about the heavy vehicle body, and you can see here the trucks, the lorries are all come under the heavy vehicle body. So these are the three types of automobiles according to the body construction. So the vehicle construction uh, as our skeleton, you can see our skeleton is the thing where the bones or the spine, which is called the backbone, where we all our human parts are located. Likewise, in automobile, chassis is the backbone of the vehicle, where all the parts are mounted. You can see here. This you are seeing is a ladder type chassis. So here the chassis will look like a ladder, right? The horizontal member in between horizontal member is present in between the vertical members. You can see here the vertical members in between horizontal members are there like a ladder. So in this vehicle construction, you can see the major components. The engine is the major component of a vehicle. The engine power is transmitted to the transmission, and the transmission box to the differential unit, which is located in the rear axle of the vehicle, right? And the next thing is about the steering and the steering components which are located in the front axle. So these are the major components that is commonly used in our automobiles. So the always the petrol tank will be located at the rear end in order to ensure the safety of the vehicle. So because the vehicle may hit at front or back, so in such a way that petrol tanks are designed in such a way that the storage area comes underneath the vehicle. Because if you see the vehicle, the tank may be located at any point, but the storage comes under the vehicle. So this is in order to ensure the safety of the vehicle. So this is how the vehicle is constructed. So the engine, gearbox, steering components, suspension are all mounted in a main component that is called chassis. That is nothing but the backbone of the vehicle. So there are 10 different types of vehicles according to the construction. The number one you are seeing on the slide is the car. The second one is called the Punjabi body, that is otherwise called as a straight truck. And the third one is the truck half body. Nowadays you can see this kind of a truck, that is serial number 3, you can see in the EB, that is electric Tamil Nadu electricity board. These kind of trucks are used to transport some uh, poles for installing new connections. That kind of truck is called truck half body. And the next is the platform type truck. This is nothing but a truck where you don't see any body, only above the chassis there will be a platform. For example, the towing vehicle, no, the towing vehicle comes under this category. The next is about the tractor. Many people we used to call a tractor that is not in this shape. That is the serial number 5. Actually, a tractor is a automobile which is used to pull some heavy loads. Anything which is pulling a heavy loads is called a tractor. So this is what the tractor. And the next thing you can see here, a tractor with an articulated trailer. So the trailer is nothing but which is coupled with the tractor. The trailer will have an axle or multiple axles. So this trailer is used to load the goods on the vehicle, and which is connected to the tractor. That is serial number 6. And the next thing is about the tanker. So tanker, you can see that there is a tank which is located at the rear end of the vehicle. So after immediate driver cabin, immediately the tank is mounted on the vehicle. So that is called tanker. So these tankers are used to carry liquid kind of things. For example, water, petrol, oils, chemicals, etc., etc. Next, eighth one is the dumper truck. And the dumper truck is a truck where you can lift the rear end, so that it is mounted on a hydraulic unit. And once if you lift the body, what will happen is the goods will be unloaded. For example, that lorries which carry the sand, many things, sand, scraps, many things, these kind of lorries are used. So because the unloading time is very much important, because you cannot unload all the things manually. So this kind of dumper trucks are used. They are hydraulically powered, and they can unload the goods within a short period of time. The ninth one is about the delivery van. This kind of van is used by the in order to supply the baked foods. This kind of vans are used. About the delivery van is nothing but about you can say some goods like the post van. So this post van also used this kind of delivery van type. And the next is about the delivery van. You can see some goods which are present inside. This is a integrated vehicle where there is no compartment separately, only the cabin, and immediately the rear end will be a storage space for the vehicle. So this is about the delivery van. So far we have seen about the car, truck, and the truck half body, truck platform type, tractor with the articulated trailer, tanker, dumper truck, and delivery van. The last three things are nothing but the station wagon. So the station wagon, the example is Mahindra Festiva. So there the people can be having a seating capacity of up to 11 to 12 seats. So there will be 3 or 4 rows of seats present inside that vehicle. In such a way it is constructed. The next one is the pickup truck. You can see all the Tata power steering trucks, the Mahindra Bolero. So these kind of trucks are called pickup trucks. And the next last one is the Jeep. So Jeep is used for high traction, and it is a four-wheel drive. It is another. It is having a transmission box. The transmission box is coupled with the gearbox, so the power is equally transmitted to all the wheels. So it is used for off-road purpose. So this is about the construction of the different types of vehicles. And the next we are going to see about the layouts of the vehicle. Layout means the layout is a thing where how the components are mounted. Majority, the engine location is very much important here in this point of view. The first image you are seeing on the slide is about the front engine front wheel drive, which means you can see that is indicated in the blue color. So the engine will be mounted on the front axle. So that is why it is called front engine front wheel drive. So the engine position is front, and it is transversely mounted. So the axis of the engine and the axis of the axle is parallel. So that is what the front mounted engine. And the next is about the front engine rear wheel drive. So the engine is in the front, and the transmission box is coupled to the rear axle. So the first type, the power is from the front wheel itself, whereas in the second picture you can see the rear wheel drive. So the rear wheel drive, where the power is transmitted to the rear wheel through differential unit. A differential unit splits the power into two and it gives to the two axle. That is the two wheels. That is the left hand side and right hand side wheel according to the loading condition. The next type is about the rear mounted rear wheel drive. So the engine will be at the rear end of the vehicle itself. So you can see this kind of vehicle, that Volvo buses and all comes under this category. Mostly the cars will be using the front engine front wheel drive, and in few cases you can see the lorries and all, you can see the front engine rear wheel drive. So the engine will be at the front and the differential unit is coupled with the gearbox, so that through propeller shaft, so the power is transmitted. So this is second type. The third type is about the rear engine rear wheel drive. So in the engine rear wheel drive, the engine will be located at the rear axle of the vehicle. Example, the Volvo buses. The next, the last type is about the front engine four wheel drive. This is what the engine of a Jeep. This is how it is located. So you can see the center differential, that is otherwise called as a transmission box. So the wheels, you can see all the wheels are colored in blue color, which means that all the wheels are supplied with equal power. So the next topic, we are moving on to the types of chassis. Chassis, there are different types. One is the conventional chassis, that is otherwise called as ladder frame. You can see this is like a ladder. So there are two columns, in between the columns there is a crossbar. That is a conventional frame. It is like a ladder. So this is how it will look like. The next one is the integral frame. You can see this one. The cars are mostly manufactured by using this kind of structure, that is called a monocoque structure. So it is a single structure. It is made and it is held on a axle. So this is what the monocoque chassis or the integral frame they will mention it as. And the places where it is kept empty, where it is loaded with the components. For example, engine is mounted in the front and the rear is for the boot space, the axle, differential, everything, the gearbox, everything they will be mounting on the separate dedicated spaces here. So this is mostly used in the cars. The next is the semi-integral frame. This is like a ladder chassis. It is a semi-integrated frame. So it is look like similar to the ladder frame, the first type. So that's it about the today's class. I hope you people are able to understand the different things of automobile, the vehicle construction, the light vehicle, medium vehicle body, and the commercial vehicle body that you have seen, and the different types of vehicle according to the construction, the layout of frames. So that's it about today's class, and this is a book I referred to prepare these slides, and we will meet in the next class. Thank you.